Some people dream of success while others wake up and work hard at it. The most important thing that entrepreneurs should do is pick something they care about, work on it, but don't actually commit to turning it into a company until it actually works. I think a simple rule of business is, if you do the things that are easier first, then you can actually make a lot of progress. Give everyone the power to share anything with anyone. In terms of doing work and in terms of learning and evolving as a person. You just grow more when you get more people's perspectives. I really try and live the mission of the company and keep everything else in my life extremely simple. Nothing influences people more than a recommendation from a trusted friend. People can be really smart or have skills that are directly applicable, but if they don't really believe in it, then they are not going to really work hard. By giving people the power to share, we're making the world more transparent. All of my friends who have younger siblings who are going to college or high school, my number one piece of advice is, you should learn how to program. Facebook was not originally created to be a company. It was built to accomplish a social mission, to make the world more open and connected. Instead of building walls, we can help build bridges. Find that thing you are super passionate about. Move fast and break things. Unless you are breaking stuff, you are not moving fast enough. The biggest risk is not taking any risk. In a world that's changing really quickly, the only strategy that is guaranteed to fail is not taking risks. The question I ask myself like almost every day is, am I doing the most important thing I could be doing? So many businesses get worried about looking like they might make a mistake, they become afraid to take any risk. Companies are set up so that people judge each other on failure. Advertising works most effectively when it's in line with what people are already trying to do. Simply put, we don't build services to make money, we make money to build better services. Helping 1 billion people connect is amazing, humbling, and by far the thing I am most proud of in my life. Building a mission and building a business go hand in hand. People think innovation is just having a good idea, but a lot of it is just moving quickly and trying a lot of things. I'm here to build something for the long term. Anything else is a distraction. In a world that's changing really quickly, the only strategy that is guaranteed to fail is not taking risks. This is a perverse thing, personally, but I would rather be in the cycle where people are underestimating us. It gives us latitude to go out and make big bets that excite and amaze people. If you just work on stuff that you like and you're passionate about, you don't have to have a master plan with how things will play out. I think that people just have this core desire to express who they are. And I think that's always existed. People don't care about what you say, they care about what you build. You don't get to 500 million friends without making a few enemies. My goal was never to just create a company. A lot of people misinterpret that as if I don't care about revenue or profit or any of those things. But what not being just a company means to me is building something that actually makes a really big change in the world. I literally coded Facebook in my dorm room and launched it from my dorm room. I rented a server for $85 a month, and I funded it by putting an ad on the site, and we've funded ever since by putting ads on the site. The question isn't, what do we want to know about people? It's, what do people want to tell about themselves? One of things that I do focus on at Facebook is making sure the culture is very friendly and that people hang out. So instead of having 20% of people's time working on projects, I make people hang out with each other. I started the site when I was 19. I didn't know much about business back then. I made so many mistakes in running the company so far. Basically any mistake you can think of I probably made. I think, if anything, the Facebook story is a great example of how if you're building a product that people love, you can make a lot of mistakes.